Ah, indeed. I've heard Aaron Smith-Levin and Mike Rinder refer to the staff of the Tampa org as flag rejects. What does that mean? How does one become a flag reject? Okay, so flag refers to the Flag Service Organization, which is the large, complex of buildings in Clearwater, Florida, which are service organizations. People fly there or go there to do Scientology services, and that's where they get the highest level Scientology services. Flag, since its beginning, has had requirements, though, for people to go and do services there. And so when Mike and Aaron talk about flag rejects, they're not talking about this, or at least I don't think they were talking about the staff of Tampa org, so much as they were talking about the public, the Scientologists who end up going to Tampa org, because Tampa is right across the bay from Clearwater, from the whole flag service organization. And if you, as a Scientologist, wanted the best of service, then of course you'd go over to Flag. And they offer at Flag all the services of Scientology from the bottom to the top. It's more expensive to do services there. They charge 3 to 4 times as much as they'll charge you at a city level or class 5 org. But it's supposed to be better service, right? So that's why people pay there for that. But there are, like I said, there are requirements. For example, you cannot be on service at the Flag Service Organization. They won't let you do courses or do auditing if you have a suicide attempt in your past, because they consider you a security risk. And there are other things that will be considered security risks. Somebody with a terminal illness, generally across all of Scientology organizations, won't get serviced. But they won't even let you on the base. They won't even let you on the grounds of Flag if you have any kind of terminal illness or a chronic sort of medical situation or problem. And of course, that goes back to the 1990s and Lisa McPherson, who died there, right, in Scientology hands. They don't want to have anything else to do with anything like that. So they put some rather draconian policies in place to keep Scientologists who have any kind of physical problems off that base. You can go there if you have a sprained ankle or something or a broken leg. I'm talking about chronic physical ailments that they would think would be matters of life or death, okay? That's sort of the dividing line, is could this person have something happen to them at the Flag base while they're paying for and doing Scientology services that could potentially, have them die, right? Or that sort of thing. They even shipped off, old Sea Org members. They shipped them off to Los Angeles and other Sea Org bases, or kicked them out of the Sea Org, rather than have them be remaining at Flag. They're just like, no, nobody's going to die here, right? Is sort of the idea. Because they don't want anything even remotely like the PR debacle that they had with Lisa McPherson there, right? I mean, there were criminal charges. It was the closest David Miscavige has ever come to going to jail. So that is why if somebody doesn't meet the requirements to do services at Flag, they'll kick them over to Tampa org. Now, Tampa can't deliver everything Flag can deliver, but they can deliver all the way up to getting somebody up to clear, right? If somebody is trying to do the OT levels, and they've gone clear, they've done their lower level services, and they've arrived to Flag for the upper level stuff, but they can't be at Flag, they'll kick them out to Los Angeles or UK or Australia. They'll send them somewhere else where the restrictions are not so tough in order to do their services. And when it comes time to do OT7 and OT8, which, OT7 you can only do at Flag 6 and 7, if you've got one of those out qualifications to be on the base, then you're SOL. There's just they're not going to get on service there. But generally speaking, if a person has gotten all the way up to that level, unless it's really a matter of life or death, they want your money, they want you there, and they'll figure some way out to make that happen within the bounds of their restrictions, right? I never worked at Flag, so that's everything I just told you is about as much detail as I can give you on it. I was not staff there. I worked in the Sea Org in Los Angeles. So, if you have any more specific questions about that, you can ask me, but I might not know. There you go.